Hey guys, hope you're all good. Just taking a quick video again, try to keep it short, and just wanted to give you a real quick update on how I'm feeling. So, like I shared with you in that first video that I put up, I've been, obviously over the last year, I've been a bit on a roller coaster, and I've been feeling quite not myself and fearful and doubtful and a little uncertain where to go next and what to do, and stressed and anxious and all of these beautiful feelings that you don't really want to feel. And I just wanted to share with you that I'm right now, or especially the last few days, last couple of weeks, or even 3 weeks now, I think we're up to the 20th or something, feeling absolutely amazing. And I'm saying this because I'm myself amazed at how quickly you can change your entire outlook on life, how you can change your physical, like your level of well-being, your level of happiness, just within such a short amount of time. And this is thanks to all the things that I've done over the last few weeks, spending time in nature, implementing my daily rituals or the things I do on a daily basis, as I said, which is meditation, which is mindset work, which is exercise, and just surrounding myself with happy vibes as well, and people that really resonate with me as well, or I resonate with. And so yeah, I've just, like I said, that's why I want to share with you, because it's incredible. It's incredible how quickly you can change. And they say you change a habit in, it takes 3 weeks at least to change a habit. There's some people that are like, oh no, this is, it's a bit of bullshit. And others really go by that kind of that rule, or it's not really a rule, but others swear by it. And I've experienced it a few times, and we've sort of coming into the 3 weeks now. And well, to be honest, I've been feeling great from the get-go. So it actually only really took me a couple, like not a couple, but a few days to start feeling much better in myself. But yeah, as we're getting more towards, a few weeks and even towards the month, it's incredible how quickly you can turn things around. And like I said, that's thanks to really having a daily practice. So what I do, I just want to share with you, and I will go into detail a bit more, obviously, over the videos I'll share in the future, once I've worked out how to do all of this. But just for now, just to give you a little idea of what I do on a daily basis. So I get up. As soon as I wake up, I literally, I don't even open my eyes, and I send gratitude to whoever you want to send gratitude to. But for me, whether you want to call it the universe, God, spirit, consciousness, whatever it is, source, I give gratitude to that for simply being alive, literally, for waking up and feeling good in my body. So then I often start, or that's what I've been doing the last few weeks, I start with a either guided meditation, or I listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks. Actually, I love Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you know him, but yeah, to really get myself in a good vibration. So that often includes different affirmations, positive statements that you specifically, particularly if you do that in the morning, because your mind is not 100% switched on yet, and you're operating more on a sort of subconscious level. It works really well in the morning because you literally reprogram you literally reprogram your subconscious mind. So that works really well for me, and then I'm already in a really good headspace, you know. So Then the next thing would be I generally, that's when I feel like I need to get moving. After that, I want to get moving. So I usually go for a walk around the house. Since the ocean is a little bit further away from me these days, I have to usually do that a little later in the day. Sometimes I do it early in the morning, but most of the time I go for a walk around or run around the house a little bit to, yeah, to just get moving, get the energy going, followed up with a bit of stretching, bit of yoga. And then I make myself a nice juice or nice cup of tea that gets my digestion going. Um, a lot of the time I drink lemon water or, well, lime or lemon. I stopped doing that too much because it affects my teeth a little bit. So I do bicarb soda instead. So that's just really good to alkalize the body and sort of reset the system. So that works really well for me. Then, sorry, I don't know how this all works here with the shadows. Then I sit down. I usually soak my chia seeds, which I'll have in my breakfast bowl or in my smoothie after. And then I sit down and start my mindset journaling. So this all happens before the day, even my day even starts. That means obviously you need to get up early, which is fairly easy in Australia actually, because the sun is up at like 4:30. It's sort of easy to get up then, even though sometimes it is a little tricky, but generally it works well. And I totally understand, obviously, if you live somewhere where it's dark at that time of the day and it's even dark still at 8 o'clock, then that would be a little more tricky. So, um, yeah, finding a routine then that works for you, and just, yeah, but really sometimes you just have to kick yourself in the butt and just do it anyway, because you will notice it'll make you feel so much better. So yeah, then I do my mindset work, I journal, I generally check in with myself first. How am I feeling in my body that morning? How am I feeling then? How am I feeling emotionally? How I'm feeling? What thoughts are sort of running through my head? And then sometimes I still have things come up, like, for example, just a couple of days ago, I had feelings come up like I feel lonely and uncertain, not quite sure of my next steps. So that sort of still creeps in, especially if it's that time of the month when you're like a little bit sensitive and a little emotional anyway, and tend to get easy easily stressed and overwhelmed. So that's when you need to take special care of yourself, really. And that's where the checking in with yourself is so important. So like I said, a couple of days ago I had these feelings come up, and so I write them down, I acknowledge them, and I ask myself why they come up, and then I instantly replace it with a more empowering belief, with a more empowering statement. And basically tell myself what I turn these things around in a way. It's not like you're trying to make it sound nice or you're sort of tricking yourself, but you're just, everything in life is always about perspective. Yeah, it's this thing of like the cup is half full or half empty. So every time you notice you're looking at the cup as in half empty, you can literally just change your perspective and look at it as half full. And that's what I do as well when I have, so it's not like these feelings aren't valid, and these, certain insecurities or feelings of uncertainty, unworthiness, or whatever it may be for you on that day. It's not like they're not valid feelings and like you're not experiencing them in that moment, but it's also it's a matter of stepping aside, looking at them, understanding where they come from, and then turning them around, changing them. And as much as that seems tricky at the beginning, it after some time it becomes very natural, and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel better instantly, and over time your mindset will start changing. So yeah, I've just experienced that in myself. Like I said, I've been doing all this for so long, and I know of all of this, but I've last year just totally lost lost all of it. I fell down out of my how can I say, I've just been given this image of a monkey who's like jumping from tree to tree and doing that at such pace and skill, with such skill, and but then it just misses this one step, like this one misses the next branch by just a tiny little, like a millimeter, and then so it falls down onto the ground and then just beats itself up for it like crazy, and wonders why, how could I possibly miss this branch, and I'm such an idiot, and how can I, blah blah blah, and like this, and it's like I totally feel it, and that's how I felt last year. Like, how can I, if I know all this and if I've been practicing this for so long, how can I end up so low on the ground and feel so stressed and scared and anxious, and and then you beat yourself up for it even more because you think you should know better. You know the tools, you've been given the tools already a long time ago, and here you are totally stressing out and losing it. So yeah, so that was me last year, and yeah, so now it's about climbing back up the trees and going up to the top again and feeling great again and being confident in myself that I can jump from branch to branch without having to worry about that next step, and just knowing that I've got the skills and I've got the abilities to do that. And so yeah, this is what's happening. And like I said, this mindset work, my meditation practice, my exercise really helps me to shift my perspective and to lift my vibration. And then it's a matter of really keeping yourself in that vibration, and then from there everything flows, and then you're back in the flow and you can just flow with it, and everything's just amazing and unfolds in front of your eyes. Everything just falls into place. You're working with life rather than against it. You're letting go of resistance and you're flowing with life. And it just feels absolutely amazing. And that's what I wanted to share with you. That's how easy it is to, just within a few weeks, just by implementing simple practices, becoming present, and yeah, working with the mindset, doing exercise and meditating, you can just shift from being in such, yeah, fearful or stressed or anxious or depressed or whatever it is that you may be experiencing that doesn't really allow you to be your best version of yourself, whatever feelings you are confronted with, you have the ability to change that and turn this around, and just feel so much better within such a short period of time. So yeah, just sharing that with you. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, I'm happy to share any knowledge any of my experiences, any insights of and knowledge of and wisdom I've gained over the last, I don't know, 10-14 years since I started this more spiritual journey, back to the heart, back to the spirit, inward journey. And yeah, I will be putting more, like I said, more videos up where I actually explain to you how you can meditate, how you can start a meditation practice, and share more stuff with you. For now, it's just me literally sharing what I did to get myself back on track, and yeah, so far it's working. So putting this one on YouTube, and hopefully you can get something out of it. Like I said, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. You can change your whole mindset, your level of well-being, your level of happiness so easily. It is possible. So yeah, shoot me any questions you have, shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever I can help you with. All right, hope you all have a great day. Bye peeps.